Well, hey there again, lovely people of the internet. Yes, it is me again, Catherine. I'm here to talk again about Mr. John Green's wonderful book, The Fault in Our Stars. Yes, book. Anyways, I talked in my last one about how amazing Augustus was and how he's the perfect guy, and how a lot of girls would probably love to have a boy like him, but there are none. Maybe some, but whatever. I don't know, it was just talked about, how Hazel, she, she's loved by this dude. He loves her. And she doesn't think that she's really that much of a catch because, she has her lung problem. She has to carry around a little oxygen tank and it has nubs in her nose and she doesn't really think that she's that great. And then there's this dude, Augustus, who has a prosthetic leg, and he just thinks the world of her. And they have probably the best relationship ever. And then it goes to the point where he tells her he has a lot of bad cancer, and it's really sad because it's everywhere. Like, I don't, like, they can try to put him through chemo and try to put him through chemo and radiation, but it's not gonna do anything. Like, he's gonna, it just spread like crazy. And you see this perfect guy kind of deteriorate. Like, Hazel sees him, and he just, he might still have that crooked smile, or that, that sass and the talk, the way that he talks. He still has that, but, he's losing body fat. He's losing some, you know, brain stuff. And he just, he's kind of deteriorating. And what Hazel thought was she was going to be the one who died before him. She thought that she was going to be the grenade and that she would die before he would. And the sad part is, he dies before she does. He leaves her, and it's really, really sad. Like, the way John describes his passing and his pre-funeral and all of that, I was literally, for one moment, I could not keep reading because I was crying so hard. I just, at one point I was like, I hate you, John Green. I mean, I completely love you, but I completely hate you because you had to kill the most perfect dude ever. And you had to make him die. And then have Hazel have to live through it. And then it just felt like it was wrong. But it was perfect in the other sense. Like with Hazel, you could kind of see her being the one who died, and then, my friend and I thought an imperial infliction, how it just stopped because she couldn't run anymore. We thought that he was going to do that and just have it, stop in the middle of a sentence because she passed away or something. But it didn't go that way. I mean, Augustus died. I don't really think, I guess maybe it was in the back of our minds that it could be him, but we didn't really think that it would, be Augustus because he seemed really healthy. And then with the letter that he wrote to Van Houten about the rest of an imperial infliction. I mean, that part, that part made me cry, especially at the very end, which I have to read. And I promise you, I will try not to cry. But the very, very end, or it said, "What else? She is so beautiful. You don't get tired of looking at her. You never worry if she is smarter than you. You know she is. She is funny without ever being mean. I love her. I'm so lucky to love her." Van Houten. You don't get to choose if you get hurt in this world, old man. But you do have some say in who hurts you. I like my choices. I hope she likes hers. And then she says, "I do, Augustus. I do." God, that part just tore the rest of my heart out. Like, it already was halfway done by the end of The Angels Take Manhattan, and then it was already halfway, or more than that, done when Augustus died, and then when he writes this letter about him choosing her to hurt him, it was like completely torn in two, and I just couldn't stop crying. That book was an amazing piece of literature. It sorry. It was really good. John Green, please. This is kind of a video to you, I guess, saying thank you. Thank you for writing that book. I mean, it was just perfect. Perfect in every single way. And as soon as I can, have my mom read it, because she always reads books after I do. And she's gonna cry too, because she's kind of a crybaby like I am. Thank you, though, for writing that. I mean, it was great. And I'm glad that I sat down to read it, because I was kind of skeptical in the beginning, because I didn't understand the whole concept between The Fault in Our Stars, and then I read the beginning of it. I'm like, oh, it's about this cancer girl and then whatever. I don't know what I really thought. I just was a little bit skeptical at first, but I sat down, I read it, I cried, I loved it. Um, so if you haven't read this book and you are still watching, then I just gave you a lot of spoilers. You really shouldn't have watched this video. But there's a lot of stuff that I kind of left out, so you should go still watch this video. And, I hate to be kind of cliche-y, but, subscribe to our channel. There's going to be more than just little book talks or me ranting on about John Green's amazingness and Augustus Waters. Anyways, Jessica will probably, hopefully, post videos on here. We will both post videos. And there are a couple videos with just random stuff. We are random people. This is a random blog. And we like stuff. We like to blog. We like. What am I talking about? We like to post about things. So yeah. Again, DFTBA. This was an amazing book. I love you, John Green. Like I said to my friend Jessica, why can't we just have someone clone John Green? You know, just clone him. And she's like, you get a John Green, you get John Green, everybody gets a John Green. It would be so nice. We just had that little buddy who was awesome and intelligent, and we could talk to him about stuff. And we wouldn't care what we talk to him about, because he's a nerd, we're nerds, we just like things, and we like to talk about things. That's what nerds do. And it'd be awesome. He'd be like the best friend ever. Anyways, love you, Jessica. Sorry that I made the first video without you, but Hopefully we'll post those other videos that we made that one night. Um, and have a great day. Tomorrow is Monday. Normally not the best day in the world. But it should be okay. Yeah. It should be okay. Because you're probably crying right now, which is why you keep texting me. So, have a nice night. See you later.